Hi, this is Jim Pearson, and it's a pleasure to be here today with two fine thespians. We have Robert Foxworth and John Karlen here to discuss Frankenstein.
Scientific inquiry demands that you permit Dr. Frankenstein to finish.
And welcome Bob and John.
Hey,
Thank you. Thank you.
Good to be here.
Mr. Foxworth and myself haven't met for about 30 years, so a great pleasure just to see you again, Robert.
And good to see you, John and Karlen.
Thank you. And I love Frankenstein, the original movie, 1932. So incredible, so beautiful. And here we are, trying to do it better and succeeding.
Look at these people.
Well, you know, this was a Dan Curtis production, and Dan was a tremendous fan of Gothic literature, and, he really had a passion for presenting the classics like Dracula, Dorian Gray, Turn of the Screw. And this Frankenstein, was an attempt to go back to the novel and present some elements that had not been produced in previous versions. It's not an exact translation, but there are some things, particularly involving the giant or the monster, that brought out some qualities that had not been true to the novel. Because when you look at the old Universal horror film and some of the other that followed, the monster was made a very ruthless creature, and Dan tried to bring back the original qualities of the innocent creature who was
a ruthless creature if you did the wrong thing to him.
Right.
Not so ruthless if you treated him a certain way with a little bit of kindness, which
Our duty as scientists
Sort of a
to see
life
this
lesson.
yeah.
that life in the laboratory.
Now, of course, this is shot on videotape. This was part of a very ambitious series of programs, ABC in the early and mid-'70s, for late-night television to try to do something different to compete against Johnny Carson. They came up with this umbrella series called Wide World of Entertainment. They had Dick Cavett on a couple nights a week, and they did a lot of dramatic shows. And, these were not on a high budget, needless to say, but the ones that Dan did, particularly this one, and he did Turn of the Screw with Lynn Redgrave, and the Picture of Dorian Gray, which you were also in, Johnny. They tried to really get a big bang for the buck, and these were done as two-part dramas. And this one was shot over on the MGM lot in Culver City. I don't know if you guys recall that.
Sure. Now Sony.
Correct.
You can have a brilliant future, but you must be careful. You must remember.
Now, of course, here we have Victor Frankenstein. Bob Foxworth has just presented some of his rather controversial ideas on creating a superhuman in the laboratory. And
By the way, I'm looking at Robert Foxworth to my right over here. 34 years later, he looks pretty darn good.
Good
I'm telling you,
Lord.
Robert.
Look at all that hair.
Well, you're looking up. Okay by me, buddy.
that was the beginning of the dry look. And now this fellow here, the professor, that's William Hansen.
I urge you to be careful. Will you remember what I've said? Yes, Professor, I'll remember. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Wow.
Now this was shot in late 1972, and it first aired, like I said, on ABC on January 16th and 17th of 1973.
Yeah, two-parter.
Yeah. Now where's this exterior
This
backlot?
is the old back lot at MGM across Overland from the current Sony studio. They're now all condos and apartments there.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I figured it was one of the old European backlots. I just was curious where it was at.
There's several scenes in the show shot back there. I think we were the last. This was the last show, I believe, to shoot on that back lot before it was shut down and destroyed.
Okay.
He's coming.
Hey, Johnny Karlen.
We've got Johnny coming up here.
Shortly, huh? Boy, I'm looking forward to seeing Susan Strasberg on the screen here after all these years. Such a lovely lady.
Okay, now here we have, to the left of you, Bob, that's George Morgan playing Hugo. Mm-hmm. Now, from all of my information, this was George's swan song in the acting business, but
He was a smart man.
he must have pursued other options.
Can't be. Not tonight. No, it's not ready. It will be ready. Victor.
And actually, one piece of trivia about George, he had played, in the original Mass Television pilot, he had played Father Mulcahy.
Excuse me, that guy talking is
And
me. I
now
didn't even
I'm about
recognize
to
myself.
I'm about to introduce you, and of course we have John Karlen here on screen at last, playing Otto.
Young and dashing.
Who the hell did my hair?
We passed it weeks ago in cemeteries and charnel houses. Do you think I've lived through that horror to turn back now when the end is in sight? Victor, it's not... Have faith. Trust in me for a while yet. We're so close.
Why so quickly? Why tonight?
I feel we must. I keep hearing those cries of heresy.
Otto and Hugo seem to be having reservations about this whole situation here.
When I go to class again,
This impossible situation that's about to happen.
I've
One of the truly great stories.
the strongest, most brilliant, most powerful man ever existed.
Now, Glenn Jordan directed this. You'd worked with him before, hadn't you, Bob?
Yes.
Hogan's Goat?
Hogan's Goat was shot in New York, yeah. With Faye Dunaway.
I don't know now.
Now, of course, that was an adaptation of a well-known play, and I think one of the distinctive qualities of this show, being a tape drama, it's very theatrical as well.
Yes, it's very theatrical.
And
How do you feel about the way you look in the show, Robert?
I'm appalled.
No, you're not. You look. I really like the way I look. I didn't think I looked that good.
You're a handsome fellow.
Thank you, sir. And
immortalized
What happened to us?
in the digital domain.
oh man,
Of course, Frankenstein, the novel, was first published back in 1818 by Mary Shelley. And the subtitle was also known at one time as The Modern Prometheus.
and speak a little more about Prometheus.
Well, of course, you're well familiar with that from the stage.
Having done the first professional production on stage of Prometheus in the United States of America at Stanford University in 1966. Ouch. Dan Curtis did not direct this because he was not directing at the time?
No, he was directing, but he was busy doing some other productions.
Okay.
He had the Norliss tapes. Was
That really surprises
primetime
me
pilot.
that Danny Boy would not have wanted to direct this one. This would have been one I think that he would
As I
have.
recall, he got his 2 cents in.
Did he?
Yeah, and he worked with Sam Hall on the story, and Richard Landau,
Create life should be able to say
Excuse
who
me.
wrote the teleplay.
Is that me from behind?
That's your backside.
You sure it is me? I thought my shoulders were a little broader, but they're not.
You were a lean machine back then, Johnny.
God.
he couldn't help. Now he's one of the best surgeons in the country. We must get him.
Victor, he'd see everything. He'd know what we were doing.
I don't care. Get him now.
No, you must not go.
He must lie still. Go get me Law.
No, don't waste time. Law can do nothing. No one can.
Anyway, Johnny, we were talking about the novel subtitle, "The Modern Prometheus,"
Yes,
which
sir.
alludes to the overreaching and punishment of the character from Greek mythology. Mm-hmm. And
You will.
this is definitely a morality tale.
My first line in Prometheus is what I want to be put on my gravestone. And my first line is, "O earth, my holy mother, look what they have done to me." And that's what I want on my gravestone. If you can see your way, Mr. Pearson, to having that put on my gravestone, I'd appreciate it.
We'll jot it down, okay? And give it to me
Please.
on a Post-it note.
Geez, I'm falling in love with myself on this. And it's Here is my boy, Mr. Foxworth, doing his thing quite well.
Now, tell me, do you remember what type of preparation was involved? Bob, did you? How familiar were you with the Frankenstein tale before you jumped in?
Well, I was not familiar at all. Well, I mean, other than having seen the old movie. And of course, when I was cast in this, I set about to do as much reading as I recall that I could possibly do, and read the original and the book and some sort of quasi-philosophical critiques of it. I really, as I recall, speaking to Glenn Jordan, didn't want to get caught in the historical aspect, because I wanted to. He and I talked much more early on about making it here and now in terms of the performance. There she is.
My goodness gracious.
Well, I can see we've come just in.
And we have Susan Strasberg as Elizabeth,
The
fiancée of Victor's.
Yeah,
That's
the
his
original
fiancée.
Diary of Anne Frank lady at 17 years old
She was on
Broadway.
She was
I believe she won the Tony for
correct.
it, too.
Yeah.
I wrote you that Henry was coming.
Yes, I'm studying languages.
And of course, the daughter of Lee Strasberg.
The daughter of Lee, yes, sir.
And Johnny, you studied with
Studied
Lee.
with Mr. Strasberg for 2 years. And
That's Philip, right?
And then, here on the left, we have
I want to see where you live, your laboratory, everything. Is this the way to the drawing room?
Perhaps later.
Philip Bornieff, who played your father.
I must get back to my work, you see.
Well, let us come with you. I'm interested to see what you're doing.
No, Father. I can't. It would disturb things.
He's Alphonse Frankenstein, actually, is your
I'll
father's
see you to
name.
the inn. Wait here, please.
Oh, I've had warmer receptions.
Victor looks exhausted, poor boy.
now she has a lovely face, doesn't she? She's just a lovely lady.
Elizabeth's letter.
Perhaps his work leaves him little time for reading.
Why wouldn't he let us upstairs? Why should he keep his work a secret from us?
What are you going to do, Victor?
Yes, Susan actually made her acting debut. She was only 15 years old in 1953 on a Goodyear television playhouse.
Body, Victor, what are we going to tell people?
They say he went for a climb in the mountains. Must have fallen. His body will never be found. We'll bury it here when I get back.
Victor, I'm afraid. Hugo's death is a warning, I'm sure of it.
Now, Robert, you were still relatively new to television. What was your first acting work
Now we lose everything.
prior to
I
television?
need you to be strong now, Otto.
I grew up pretty much in theater in my hometown,
The experiment?
at the Alley Theater in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had gone to school at what is now Carnegie Mellon University and studied theater.
Mm-hmm.
And gone from there to Arena Stage in Washington for 3 seasons, and American Shakespeare Festival. And in fact, I was at the American Shakespeare Festival when I got my first television job, which was something called Sad Bird.
That was around 1969.
Yep. Yeah, 68, 69, yeah.
Secure. Storm is overhead. Right. Make sure the electricity never...
Johnny, you bring a great quality of naturalism and reality to this.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it coming from you.
Well, Mr. Karlen has a theatrical background as well. When did you first hit the boards, Johnny?
First hit the boards, I was still a student at the American Academy, and I did an Arthur Lawrence play off-Broadway and all that stuff. Then went to Broadway. I was in about a dozen Broadway plays. It started in Sweet Bird of Youth. I replaced Rip Torn. Oh, look at this stuff. Holy mackerel.
And what year was that, roughly?
1960, that was. Yeah. I stayed young for a long time and then got old quickly.
When you got into television in the late 50s, doing some dramatic things out in New York, like Naked City and things like that.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we're looking here at Victor Frankenstein's creation, which is also known as the monster or the giant. And what's happened over the years is popular culture has come to refer to the creation as Frankenstein, which is a result of the Universal films and things of that.
Yeah, and you're right, but you can almost say
he's the child of Frankenstein.
You can almost say it's wrong, but it's right.
Mm-hmm. And this is, of course, Bo Svensson.
Big Bo Svensson. The northern version of Frankenstein, an old Swede.
This is Scandinavian.
Well, this is set in the right neck of the woods.
You know, I must be very, very truthful. As I'm watching this now, I'm seeing it for the first time in many, many ways.
Yeah, me too.
Waste. We'll go over our notes. We'll try again.
No. It's failed. Should have known it would. I was mad to think I could bring it to life.
Now, Johnny, you know, this, of course, you had worked with Dan on his daytime series Dark Shadows, which was shot on tape.
Yeah.
Now, of course, that was a daily show, and it was madness. It was opening night every day. Now, obviously, you had a little preparation. And Bob, do you recall how much rehearsal time and what was it like dealing with a video shoot in video cameras as opposed to a one-camera film shot?
I don't remember rehearsing this, but I was very accustomed to video tape by the time we had. The first thing I did on television was a 5-camera video, CBS Playhouse Sad Bird. So I was accustomed to it. As I recall, I think Glenn shot this very much like a one-camera film, except that we would do long pieces at it, you know, rather than being as broken up as film. We would do long segments in a take, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the actor makes a quick transition to whatever he is doing at the time and doesn't find it that difficult to any, change. And there he comes. Somebody gave him a nice fingernail job.
We're showing signs of life.
Ooh.
That's me on a diet.
Put him back in your head.
Otto! He's alive! This may hurt a bit. Victor! You'll be up soon.
It's true?
Yes.
How did it happen?
Oh, thank God it did.
I can't believe it.
Help me.
Why doesn't he move or make a sound? Can he speak?
I don't know. His heartbeat's normal. I haven't tested anything else. Help me unfasten this. Yes. Let's lift him up.
So have either of you run into Bo Svensson in the last 30 years?
No, sir. Yes, I did once about 20 years ago.
Well, he's still acting, and I think he's actually he's been writing and doing some producing and
I don't think he ever took those markings off his face, though, and I think it didn't help his career too much. I'm not sure of that. Look how young Bo is here. My goodness.
He doesn't react at all. Perhaps he can see or hear.
Well, he was not quite 30 here.
And
he was late 20s.
It looks like a baby. A baby Frankenstein.
See?
doesn't he recognize us? You always said he would. He has Professor Lichtman's brain. He should have his memory, his personality.
I only assume that. The electricity may have blanked out all memory, perhaps only temporarily. But
What are you looking for?
anything that would mean something to Professor Lichtman. Ah! Astronomy was his hobby.
We're not talking so much now because we're getting involved.
Well, I was going
with
to say,
this.
you two haven't seen this in some time now. I have, and
Yeah.
again, I think it's important to mention that this really was an attempt to present Mary Shelley's story in a more faithful manner. Now, around this time, NBC was also producing with Universal a big-budget film version called Frankenstein: The True Story.
Well, of course, he's so much more human. The physicality of the man is human.
Well, I was going to say, and since this show did not air in prime time, it didn't get as much attention as it should have. And there was another version that came out a few months later that was a more big budget film version. But Variety, the major trade magazine of all trades, I'll read their review. They called this extraordinary entertainment. The entire cast contributes a stylish interpretation. Frankenstein marks a decided step forward in late-night entertainment. Pick is really too good to relegate to the Insomniacs.
And outside of all that, there's an awful lot of good-looking people in this show.
Well, the L.A. Times said Frankenstein is the best shot yet in ABC's ongoing war to woo the midnight audience. Despite a minuscule budget, it's quite a handsome show with huge, foreboding sets and a splendid array of special effects. So there you have it.
You know what strikes me is that we are actually doing very much like theater here. We're doing scenes that play through and have a life and a pace of their own. Today, if this were made, there would be MTV cuts, so that you couldn't, to the point where you couldn't even keep up with the track of the story. I mean, they would just be beating it to death with cuts.
That's true.
I love this, the fact that it plays through.
So right.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. It is very theatrical and languid.
Come to me.
I'm telling you, this is really, really holding my attention here like I've never seen it before.
However, I see a mic shadow.
There's a certain charm to the,
every once in a 45
to the
minutes.
technical limitations.
Yeah, it would all be computer generated stuff, and it would just be so out there that you wouldn't be able to connect to it on a human level.
Yeah.
Which I think is the power of the story and of this production.
Boris Karloff wore those big, heavy shoes to give him height. You can see that Mr. Svensson doesn't need any of that.
Not at all. Barefoot.
Yeah. He is truly a giant in every sense of the word.
Well, maybe not every sense of the word.
Okay.
We must begin to keep notes. Note down the time of each.
Now, in Mary Shelley's original novel, the creature actually has no name and is variously referred to as the creature, the fiend, the demon, or the wretch. After the novel was adapted to film, the monster became known as Frankenstein. This was incongruous, though, with the original novel because Frankenstein's, as we said, the name of the creature's creator and not the monster itself.
We'll have to teach him.
I think Johnny's point, though, is well made,
We
that
can show him to people, then we can prove
it is like the creature is the child of.
Yeah.
How can we keep him a secret? Why, anyone who comes here could see him or hear him.
No one must come here.
What about your father, Elizabeth?
There will be a problem, but I'll deal with it. They want me to go to a concert tonight. If I don't meet them at the inn, they might come here. I'll go and explain to them that I have to...
Actually, the first, for more trivia buffs, the first film adaptation of Frankenstein was actually done by Edison Studios in 1910.
Wow.
But then in 1931, I think, Johnny, you thought it was a little bit later, that was actually
That was
the Boris Karloff version for
the
Universal.
talking version.
Yeah.
And a great movie, a truly great
And of course,
movie.
Karloff became the indelible monster
Yep.
to so many people.
Yeah.
And then there was The Bride of Frankenstein. and Son of Frankenstein. So he did those three films in the 30s.
And those three were the three best that they did of him in the MGM period, I think. Son of Frankenstein. Bela Lugosi's performance in that was incredible.
And then you had Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
My favorite.
To lighten up a bit, you know.
You will see him again. You'll see so much of him and me that you'll be sick
And of course, the Hammer Film Company in England did a whole series.
Excuse me, I was talking on screen.
Am I covering up your dialogue? Well, excuse me.
Good scene, Johnny's got.
Look at this. Bo is very good in the way he's depicting this. He's beautiful.
Sit.
Sit.
That's good. That's very good. Sit.
Sit.
You're a good teacher, Johnny. Well, now,
And that's a good pupil.
Now, John, this was the first time you had worked on a Dan. You did quite a few Dan Curtis productions over the years.
Yes, sir.
And of course, we're recording this commentary. This
Yes,
is
sir.
June 20th.
I think I did another 12 movies of the week for Danny Boy.
Unfortunately, we've just lost Dan, passed away earlier this year, but all of his great films are still with us. And, it's great to have DVD to commemorate all this wonderful work. You did a good dozen shows with Dan out in L.A.
Yes, sir.
After he moved out here in the 70s,
Yes, sir.
after being a New York guy in the 60s and doing Dark Shadows.
It's because he didn't know anybody else. He just, just kept he kept hiring me over and over again. He said, "I got to get to know a few more actors out here." And then when he did, I never heard from him again.
Very agreeable.
Danny Boy, beauty.
That's right. It's a kind of a game.
Now we've got.
I was all set to be not pleased with my performance, and I'm pleased with it. I'm telling you right now, I'm not lying.
No, you're right.
I am a much better than I thought I was in it.
Oh. So you wanted to...
Was there ever a doubt?
Yes, there was. The great Mr. Foxworth needs no
Call me Otto. I'll teach you another game.
plaudits. He's extraordinaire.
Usual banal self.
Otto. Otto. Go on, you can say it. Ot. Ot. That's it. To.
Now, as I mentioned,
Otto.
Dan Curtis had a great affinity for Gothic literature. Now, he enlisted writer Sam Hall, who had worked with Dan as a writer on the Dark Shadows TV series and the Dark Shadows motion pictures. His wife, Grayson Hall, had also been an actress.
Sure.
Who you had worked with.
Nominated for an
Johnny
Academy
Karlen.
Award.
Yeah, for Night of the Iguana. Did you ever work with Grayson Hall, Robert?
No.
Yeah.
Grayson was a lovely lady and a wonderful actress and fun to work with.
Well, Sam,
That's right. That's my...
husband Sam Hall, along with Richard Landau, wrote this. Wrote the teleplay for this version of Frankenstein, and Dan and Sam Hall had adapted the novel, and again trying to give it a faithful slant. I mean, of course, it doesn't include everything, the whole bit in the Arctic.
Yes.
That's just beyond the realms of this production. But we've got a much more sensitive creature here than you saw with Boris Karloff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually something Dan had done on Dark Shadows. He had adapted all the Gothic stories onto the Dark Shadows daytime drama, from Jekyll and Hyde to Dorian Gray, and he had done the Frankenstein story
We play now, huh?
Yeah.
on that series, and he had done it similarly to this.
Bob Foxworth said that Dan had a bit of a hand in directing this, and as I'm watching it, I can see Dan at work in many things in this.
Little touches.
Little touches, yes.
Play.
Oh, this is good.
Play.
See this?
We have other things to do.
Yeah, during this time, Dan was really making a mark as a producer and director of a lot of
Are you sure that this
thrillers.
monster's a nice guy? I'm not so sure anymore.
Who's that?
This guy on screen, he's getting a little frivolous.
Stop! No, no! No! Stop!
Affection can be fatal.
Stop it!
How about
Uh-oh.
December 25th?
I think we have a demise in the offing here.
Is that it? Shucks.
Don't give up.
The ship.
There is more.
What's wrong?
I suddenly thought, I shall never be this happy again.
She looks so young.
You will be, I promise. We'll both always be as happy as we are now.
Play, Arthur.
She was going through a very sensitive period of her life while she was making this, and
Play, Arthur.
a tough marriage to a friend of mine, Christopher Jones.
Play, Arthur. Play.
Of course, this show has some very distinctive, dramatic music cues, which is done by Dan's faithful composer, Robert Cobert, who worked with Dan from Dark Shadows Through the Winds of War and War and Remembrance. And this music actually is recycled from Dan's Dark Shadows and his Jekyll and Hyde film with Jack Palance, which was actually another TV special much like this.
You done? He's dead. Dead!
Dead.
Oh, my God. You don't even know what it means.
I hope he doesn't want to play anymore. This is tough stuff. It's getting a little irky around here.
Well, that would bring things to...
Uh-oh.
I started this. I must end it.
Play.
Look outside. Look. You've never even seen the daylight. The world isn't always like this. There is sunlight. Sunlight. Why can't that brain of yours remember?
Well. Sorry for the interruption here, but all these scenes are pretty darn good.
You know, if you look back again about the way most of television was done in the 70s, this is really good quality stuff.
It's a literary adaptation. It's
yeah, but
got
I mean,
breathing space.
and the way it's played through, and
Absolutely.
it almost very much of like the especially the series of the 70s.
Yeah.
You can almost tell what studio and what era they came
Absolutely.
out of when you look at them today.
And you know, I think you can even detect a different style of acting at this stage of the game. I think you got a lot of trained actors from the theater in this thing, and it's a whole feeling of and of course, like there were long running scenes in here, which made it so helpful.
Now, I've got to do something about Otto.
I mean, today you would have had 10 cuts in that in the last
Sake, I've got to make it seem like
30 seconds.
No. For both of us. When you know right from wrong.
Of course, MTV cutting comes directly out of Sesame Street, as far as I'm concerned.
Just lie still. Just lie still. Yeah. Huh? This is a strap. Strap? Very good. You will learn.
I think the monster's probably at the Sesame Street level at the moment here.
No, my name is Victor Frankenstein.
Say that. Say Victor Frankenstein.
Very good. Very good.
be back.
Well, Johnny, you're still acting.
What am I doing?
Oh,
Am I
my
doing
God.
something? Let's see. Oh, my God.
What a performance.
That's what I call an exit.
Can't believe I picked you up. I couldn't do that.
Like I was a leaf.
Of course, you were helping.
Little strains of Dark Shadows music in
Well, that's
there.
what I'm saying. This is all the Bob Covert arsenal.
Yes, which is fine, isn't it? Oh.
You've been camouflaged, John.
But it's me. I can see those hands. Oh, now I can remember what happened to me. I wound up on the
No, don't. Well,
on the stone somewhere. I'll tell you. We're not supposed to give it away.
You know what? They've seen it because this is the second viewing when you listen to the commentary.
It's freezing. Come on, snap those things, buddy. There you go. That's it. I think the human quality makes him much more terrifying.
Sure.
He's not just a mindless killing machine.
Yeah. Although
Well, the set is giving way.
Well,
the set turned out to be a set. This is the part I hated where they really threw me out the window from a two-story thing.
Ouch.
no stunt double for you.
Oh, no, sir.
I do my own stunts.
Oh,
I have nothing else to say. I've said my piece.
I find that hard to believe.
Ouch.
Say goodbye to Johnny.
You know, it was great. I remember being on the back lot of the MGM thing, and we were in this old little town.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all gone now. All that old great stuff was a leftover from the great days of
Yeah.
MGM. So it was a taste of the good old days,
That's
which
right.
are long gone.
I think they've still got a small bit like that at the Universal lot, and that's about it.
Universal,
probably.
well, yeah, but MGM, that was a real McCoy.
No, these are some pretty impressive sets. Looks like a sizable soundstage or two was needed for this
Yeah.
production.
Yeah.
I don't know where else to look. Perhaps he's in the laboratory.
I called to him.
Well, maybe he fell asleep.
Well, let's not stand
Who was this
Now,
gentleman?
this fellow here is Robert Gentry,
Robert Gentry.
and he's playing Henry Clerval, and he was a big soap actor, big daytime soap guy.
Nothing went wrong with my experiment.
I was just about to look for you in your lab.
You didn't go up there.
I can only tell you,
Victor, what's wrong? Nothing.
I'm telling you right now that the films as a child that affected me most were the Frankenstein films.
It's coming a very
Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, and Son of Frankenstein.
the way I want.
I think all three of them were incredibly great films. And do you remember them, Robert?
Yeah, that was my only familiarity really with Frankenstein,
Take you back to the end.
and I loved them. Yeah, I mean they were
I mean, we
very moving.
very moving. We used to go around the neighborhood as a kid, imitating Bela Lugosi, knocking on his because they hung him, and he didn't die, so they couldn't hang him twice, and he would always knock on his neck, saying, "They hung me once, they cannot hang me twice." And we would all go around the old Brooklyn neighborhood saying, "They hung me once. They could not hang me twice." I did that again twice. I must have liked it the first time. Shall I do it again? No, that's enough.
It's a nice sound.
Is it? Bela Lugosi at his best in that movie. Really great. Really fantastic.
Understand him. He seems to change.
I can remember having so many conversations on the side with Susan, being that I was dead and didn't have to do anything anymore. And sweet Susan was just honest and real and spoke of her life so beautifully. Lovely, lovely lady.
You helped her brush her hair?
No, I was a very, very shy guy.
Okay. Well, we hear some ominous
Dark
rumblings
Shadows
here.
Dark
music.
Shadows music.
I'm telling you, man. I'm expecting Barnabas to come out of the woods here in a minute.
Well, now there's a piece of trivia. You know, Barnabas was played by Jonathan Frid. I see that, Bob, you worked with him in a TV film called The Devil's Daughter with Shelley Winters. Do you remember that?
Oh, my God, yes.
Another supernatural moment in time.
Yes.
Back in the days where the networks were putting out a lot of product, a lot of fun things. We'd get some of the old movie stars together, some of the new upstarts, and
Television movies
And make-
flourished.
yeah.
You know, when you're a Brooklyn-born guy, every time you listen to yourself on film, you're listening to hear if any of that silly Brooklynese comes out.
Yeah.
Look, double listening, you know.
Right.
Am I sounding like I'm from Brooklyn or not? Especially when you're in a classical piece. Did you notice anything,
Nope.
Jimmy?
I think you're masking
Bob?
it quite well.
No.
Masking it, eh? Good.
Your training came in handy.
Yeah, I think so.
Where's Elizabeth? It's time we were getting back to the inn.
Well, she wanted to be alone. She's taking a walk in the garden.
Well, you know, and one thing. Speaking of the horror genre, I mean, this is of course a literary classic, and I was talking about Dan Curtis being the producer behind the show, and Dan, particularly in the '70s, was producing and directing a lot of classic spooky stuff for television and a few things for film. He did the original Night Stalker TV movie he produced. Barry Dillard brought him out from New York to produce that with Darren McGavin. It became the highest-rated TV movie at the time when it aired in 1972. He did a sequel of that, The Night Strangler. He did Trilogy of Terror, which you were in, John, and the film Burnt Offerings with Karen Black and Betty Davis. And but Dan, he did Dracula with Jack Palance.
Yeah.
But Dan was really a romantic, and he really found these stories highly romantic. And he did,
Absolutely.
and that's really what it was about. And of course, here we have the whole thing with Victor and Elizabeth running counterpoint. And but that's the one thing, and I would always discuss with Dan that these weren't horror films, and they certainly weren't anything gory. It was really all about the romance and the humanity.
No, he's got on the big boots.
What's he doing with the big boots on now? I guess they were made specially
For giants.
for giants.
I mean, here we're seeing, a good example of how Victor, in fact, has created a very sensitive, emotional, and gentle creature who's clearly a child.
Yeah.
He's
Going through a learning process.
Yeah. He's not a born murderer. He's just a lost
Discovering the rain.
child.
Look
Yeah.
at that. I love that. Discovered the heat of the fire and the beauty of the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of my grandchildren. In the sense of making discoveries.
Well, it's interesting. Well, absolutely. And he's learning on his own, which is even tougher. But John was talking about the stitches on the face here, and in the original novel there were really few details of the creature's physical appearance, except that he's around 8 feet tall, has yellowish skin and eyes, and long black hair, and is supposed to be hideous and depicted to be green. Well, There's some little alterations here with our blonde Swede, but
Talk about romantic.
yeah. But and again, I think the image of Frankenstein in popular culture, is going to mostly come from the Boris Karloff portrayal, as a lumbering, flat-headed giant with electrodes in his neck.
Which worked, by the way. I mean, as far as the physicality of it was concerned for the time. That Bela Lugosi played the monster once, after Boris Karloff turned it down. Not in the films that we just mentioned.
Right. There was a later film. I can look that up. When, of course, he doesn't know his own strength, as we saw when he hugged you to death.
Yes, yeah.
This little bird doesn't stand
I was
a chance.
enjoying it up to the last part. But
I'm sure.
then he just overdid it.
Now this is Victor's younger brother, William Frankenstein. This actor, Willie Ames, child actor. He grew up. He was on the show 8 is Enough and Charles in Charge. So he did some other things after this show. And that was Leif Garrett, another child actor that just jumped off that rock there eating the apple.
Leif Garrett?
Yeah.
My turn. Keep doing it like this.
Which one?
Well, I think he's the one there in the middle now in the red.
And became a musician.
Yeah. Yeah, he's credited just as little boy. Yeah, there's 3 little boys here. All right. That's him right there.
Yeah. I didn't know he was in this.
I think that might be the extent of his work there.
My God, you just get little tiny traces of remembrance. I can remember watching this scene.
We've got to find
What was I doing there?
You're his best friend.
Well, right after this, you did, Johnny, you were in Dan's adaptation of The Picture of Dorian Gray, which was another videotape 2-part late night. I think they reused part of this set.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which they're allowed to do so. It's another period piece. And of course, that's another thing. Dan Curtis loved period pieces because, again, it was such a romantic era.
Some court plaster handy.
Did you hear something?
These 2 guys just gave me a look of the Virgin Spring. Is this gentle guy you were just talking about?
Well, again,
This
it's mankind that's turning him into a monster.
Really?
His appearance.
Okay.
This cottage is a very famous cottage, and I don't remember what it's famous for, but I remember when we shot there,
Yeah.
somebody said, "Oh, this is this cottage from some famous movie."
Yeah.
I'm going to say Enchanted Cottage, but I don't know if that was a movie. No, with Dorothy McGuire and Robert Young.
I was going to say that was Robert. Yeah. Well, I was going to say I assume this was not on the back lot. It looks rather
No, it is.
elaborate. This is? Yeah.
This was on the back lawn.
Okay. So it's gone with the wind, so to
It's
speak.
all gone.
Yeah. Preserved on our tape here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a gal named Heidi Vaughn. She's playing Agatha DeLacy, who, of course, is a blind girl. And here's her father. This is an actor named John Lormer playing Charles DeLacy.
Mm-hmm.
Now that costume that he's wearing looks like a costume. Jesus. Look at that sucker thing, whatever it is. Take it easy, Bo.
Bo's getting a little rambunctious, I guess.
What a fun part to play, though. Look at this. What a fun part.
Well, it's tough to use all that restraint, right? It's
I thought
You're
for
a-
a moment it might be them.
7-foot
They will come tonight, won't they?
giant.
Why, of course they will, my dear.
I finished my wedding present for Sappy.
Oh.
They saw this guy today with the greed and envy of the NBA. They would just take him, sign him to a contract, and
Teach him to play basketball.
teach him to play basketball and think no other bad thought about it. Yeah, he hurt a few people during the week.
That sounds like the MTV version of Frankenstein. That's Brian Avery playing Felix. And here we have Malila St. Duval playing Safie.
Good afternoon, Mr.
Charles. You will call me Charles, won't you? And this is my Agatha.
I think what we're seeing in here is the disappearance of the character actor that doesn't exist anymore, I think. Or if he's here, there's not much left of him.
I will teach you our language.
What do you mean, Johnny?
The Charlie Ruggles, I'm just thinking of the great character actors of the 30s, the Winningers, the Claude Rains, so many of them,
Well, this fellow here, John Lorimer, we were talking about, who plays the father of Agatha. He's one of these character actors going back to the early 50s, did all the live TV. And,
I mean, if you think of the 40s, the 50s, and even the 60s a little bit, everybody was dying already then. But these guys had been on the Broadway stages. They're doing hundreds of plays before they ever showed up in the movies. And I guess they knew what the hell they were doing.
I thought you'd forgotten.
Did you? Darling, things have gone so badly for me since Hugo and Otto died. But that's all over now. I really think it's all over.
God, I'm good looking. That's what he's saying to himself.
There you go. Who has better hair, you or her?
Who has better hair?
Yeah. Down to it.
Excellent. Yes.
Comprende tomorrow.
Seems to me he's forgotten all about Otto already, Robert. It's like we just, his buddy is gone, or his pal.
Oh, tomorrow I went. You'll learn. Do you understand me? Talking with someone is the only way.
So we have the giant going to school, so to speak, now.
All these lovely ladies are now in their 60s. My goodness. He's becoming a rocket scientist, this guy here now. He's learning too much.
A little stir crazy, too, probably.
All I've seen him eat is a half an apple so far for this big guy. Now, shouldn't he just settle down someplace to a nice meal somewhere?
Yeah, looks like she's preparing it.
Hopefully. Very good. He should go out and kill a steer now or something.
Well, it looks like he's found a potato there or something.
That looks like a human head, doesn't it? What is that?
It looks like he's made himself a doll.
What is Ocho?
I don't remember any of this.
God,
It's so cold for October. I feel chilled to the bone.
Let me warm your hands.
Victor, why do we have to wait till the end of November? Can't we be married sooner?
No, we've set the date. I think we
Now,
should
Robert, have you done any other Gothic stories on stage or film or television?
No. This is it. I mean, some of my performances have been considered Gothic.
Poor cold man.
Where were you? We stopped by your rooms to see you, but you weren't in.
Well, I had an adventure.
What is it?
Well, I was on my way from class when the
Whereas Mr. Karlen here on my left, he has had quite a lengthy involvement with supernatural Gothic
well, the
concoctions.
continuation of Dark Shadows every time you stepped on stage, I guess, or screen, it was a bit of... You got anything in mind?
Well, you did your film in Belgium, your vampire...
Oh, yeah.
Your lesbian vampire film.
By the way, you just mentioning that, this room just reminded me of a Belgium house that I was in, that we shot a scene in that movie, and everything seemed so close together and smaller and crowded.
Victor? Agatha? Yes? A letter from Mother? She's coming next week. Felix and I can marry at last.
I can't help thinking...
Yes.
of the scene in the Frankenstein movie. Who was the blind guy in the movie when Frankenstein walks in and he spills hot soup all over him? What's the guy's name? The famous actor today, Gene.
You're talking about the Mel Brooks parody.
Yes,
the young
Gene Wilder?
Frankenstein.
Yes,
right.
Gene Wilder,
but not Gene Wilder. The other guy Gene Hackman. Yeah. Just the blind part of it, which would be pretty nice if they had a sequel here with her playing that part and giving him a cigar. He's learning too much here quickly. He's already made a cross.
Oh, that's his doll.
I know. What is that, a potato?
I think he stuck a potato on a twig.
Yeah. Oh, this is funny. This is great stuff here. Looks like he's about to introduce himself to the world.
He's ready for his debut.
Here he comes. There's a lot of comedy in this right now.
Well, it's
that expression
is
terrific.
a fine line.
That's pretty good.
It was like doing pantomime or something.
The thing about it, this guy enjoys life. He's looking for the good parts of it.
It's all wonder.
It's all wonder, isn't it?
Agatha. Good evening.
Wow.
Mr. De Lacy.
Oh, that's pretty interesting here.
How do you do?
So now his mind is catching up with the brain that they put in him. Is that right?
Thank you.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Jimmy?
You were the one who dug his parts out of the cemetery.
Yeah. Well, he had this great brain we put in his head, and now it seems to be coming to the fore. Because, you just can't start speaking this well unless you've got quite the head on your shoulders.
Right. I am not used to being with people. They do not treat me.
Now,
No.
is this original script time, or is this something added? It just seems like a whole different ball game, which is pretty interesting.
Well, I know that Dan really wanted to make
humanize him,
to humanize and to bring out the sensitive side. So I think he
have an opinion, or is it unfair?
Well, it's without question that the brain is working inside his head now that we have given him.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming to the surface.
It's learning, it's grasping.
Yeah.
Whose hand, please?
Now we've got a pivotal moment coming up here.
Mm-mm. Self-discovery.
Yeah.
Narcissism enters the mind. Narcissism.
Where does he think the monster is right now? What's going on here?
The monster is, for all he
Loose.
knows, miles away, could be dead.
Are we looking for him?
On the run.
Well, what? What's going on?
Nothing's wrong. I've been working.
I guess he's been looking.
Over time, I thought everything was all right. But now I see it started all over again, hasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When was the last time you were at the university?
What is it you're hiding, Victor?
Victor, you've known me all your life. Now, surely you remember I'm not an idiot. Now, won't you tell me what's wrong? Let me try to help.
Henry, I know I've changed in many ways. But not about my feeling toward you. Or my family. This is just a terrible time for me, that's all.
But why? What has happened? Won't you even try to explain?
Let me tell you a story. A man had a brother, and this brother's body was very strong, very fully developed, but his mind was that of a baby. He killed someone not knowing what he was doing, and then he ran away. The man couldn't find him, though he kept searching for weeks, months.
Searching for whom?
Characters, that's all. In a book I'm writing.
You're writing a book?
What's wrong with writing a book?
Yes, I didn't want to tell you till I saw how the plot worked out. Only I've reached this point in the book and I don't know what to do. A man's in an intolerable situation. Just keeps looking, waiting for the terrible news that someone else has been killed.
Victor, tell me the truth.
I've explained myself as clearly as I can. If you trust me, have patience, perhaps things will be different in time. But I can't even promise that.
And what about Elizabeth?
I can't think about Elizabeth now! Can't you see you're torturing me? Leave me alone. I've told you all I can. Leave me alone.
That's a singular position to have created something like that and to deal with it. That's a first-timer. First-timers are hard.
We understand, I think, from, why the expression he's created his own Frankenstein has become such a
that's
part of the lexicon.
There's the feeling he has, creating your own Frankenstein.
So happy.
He seems to know enough to stay in the shadows of it all and not to join the party. What do you think about that?
I don't quite understand that.
Why is he out there? Well, he's already been tested a little bit, I guess, by the people, or I don't know. His own brain is. This is cute. I think he's about to join the party.
I think he's seen when he encounters people in the past, it just leads to chaos. So.
Oh, no, Felix. I can't dance.
Yes, you can. I've seen you practice with Sappy.
But I've never danced with a man.
Then it's time you do. Come on.
She's got the best hair so far.
Yeah. That's not too hard.
Please, Felix. I know what I can do and what I can't. I just don't remember sometimes.
There's a great restaurant in down south at Laguna called Victor Hugo's. That was an old-time, most beautiful restaurant I've ever been in. Naturally, they took it away and put a Mexican restaurant there. It was on a little cliff overlooking the Pacific Ocean. Elegant, beautiful, and gone. And this would have been a nice girl to take to that restaurant. But sad to say,
You will have a happy life, Agatha.
The last time I was there, I was with my ex-wife.
No, come on.
She poured a full bottle of wine down my sleeve.
I hope it was deserved.
No, well, whatever or not, but I just kept my arm there as, let her do it. Victor Hugo's, from the French author.
Les Misérables.
I wish he would go in and join the party.
Cannot see me. You are my only friend.
Boy, I find this very interesting, his conversation in such an eloquent manner.
She cannot.
Reminds me of Tom Hanks with his volleyball in Castaway.
Yeah, right.
If she likes me.
God, he's falling in love outside the door and everything. It's great.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
He understands the concept of tomorrow.
It's a good brain work in there.
Who's there?
He's waited.
Who is it?
A friend. A friend you do not know. May I come in?
Wow.
What do you want?
I have been traveling. I have lost my way.
He's also cunning and clever. I should think of lines like that.
But does he know she's blind?
Yes.
I will help you.
Yeah, his ugliness he knows about, and she can't see it, and he's also
Perfect.
perfect. He's got a. Is he going to feed her a bowl of? Oh no.
How did you know to hang the bucket there?
Because it's a bucket hook.
Yes.
I did not see any other place to hang it.
Concept.
Are you hungry?
You bet.
Thank you.
He's not hungry.
Thank you.
Hey, this is cute. Look at this. Look at this. This is.
Your voice, it sounds strange. Where are you from?
Far away.
How far away is far?
Very far.
Are you alone?
Yes, I am alone.
I don't like to be alone.
I have no one else.
Do you know who did his shirts, Jimmy?
Sorry about that. Let's see. There was a wardrobe supervisor named John Perry.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you.
Okay.
A thunderstorm. High in the mountains.
How do you know these things?
I can hear. Now it's raining in the mountains.
You can hear these things?
I can hear
A lot of light in the ceiling of that little cabin.
It is
fragrance of flowers I don't know.
pretty saturated.
And in the touching I can see.
Sometimes I wish the whole world was blind.
Why?
Then everyone would be alike.
You didn't let me see you. You're frightened. Does thunder frighten you?
I don't know.
Maybe when you were a small boy.
Now, this gal here playing Agatha, Heidi Vaughn, looks like outside of this film, she did a whole slew of television, guest spots and things. Everything from the Donna Reed show to Barnaby Jones. But
she seemed to follow the same trail that I did.
Me too.
It's called an oblivion trail.
Wise guy.
A trail to nowheresville. Oh, well.
And then she retired from acting as a young woman in the 1980s.
You sure she retired?
Well, off the radar then.
Whatever.
Before, when I asked if you had any friends, you said you were hoping. What did you mean?
I have no friends.
I get hungry watching this guy. He hasn't eaten.
Where were you traveling when you stopped here?
To find some people.
You mean to find work?
Yes.
Well, why don't you stay here and work for Father and me?
I don't know what to say.
Felix, he's my brother. He just got married, but he will be...
The gentleness he's portraying is pretty darn nice, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Something special.
You could chop wood and
A real specific, unusual instance to be in as an actor, what this guy is doing right now. You know, I mean, you've got free reign because a lot of it's going to be accepted.
And you can meet them and we'll tell them.
Oh, please.
Your hands.
No, please.
Your hands, they're hurt. But a long time ago. What happened?
Well, he's met the one person who, won't panic and can give him a chance, right?
No, please. I cannot stay.
No.
No.
Please, let me see you. I'm not afraid. Please, let me see you.
He's not that bad.
Exactly.
A little scarring.
At least his skin's not green. Did you know that one of the reason why the monster's skin became known as being green was because that was the kind of makeup used on Karloff back in the 30s for the black and white film. So
to give it that pallor.
Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah, so that just sort of then stuck.
The pallor of the crypt.
Yeah.
If you want to end it, Victor, say so. Say so now.
No, I don't want to end it.
I don't know if you noticed it.
Another
or
lover's
not, but
conflict here.
Everybody's got nice green eyes in this thing. So many people.
Well, I was going to say that it seems like every time Susan comes back, she's got a new hair, a new ribbon, and a nice new feminine look.
What happened to him?
He picked him up and threw him against the wall. It could have killed him.
The guy was going to kill him with an axe. What do you want from the poor man?
He was like no human. Scars on his face and hands. A giant. A madman.
Elizabeth, dampen the towel and clean his cuts. There are no broken bones. Rest here a while and go home. Stay in bed tomorrow.
Victor, where are you going?
I have to go now. I'll see you here later.
A little tantrum he had.
Yes. I think everybody...
He's a powerful guy.
It's a strange sort of a thing here of the lingering of the giant, just always in the vicinity and quite close. And
it's very psychological, isn't it?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
He perceives almost everything now, looks, knows his own frailties.
There's so many themes that really run through this story, and of course, it is a deep study on mankind,
absolutely,
and morality, and
Well, we can't go home without Victor.
and you've got it rooted in a blend of, you've got science fiction, you've got gothic horror, the romanticism. It's really quite a master blend.
When was the novel written originally?
The novel was written. It was 18.
I'll start tonight, and it's your turn tomorrow.
Now I've gone blank, but I've got it right here.
I promise.
It's interesting. It's probably around the time
1818.
of 1818.
1818.
So that's a little bit. That's before Freud, but it's it's a pre-Freudian. So often the creative arts lead major discoveries and major movements. Like this has got a Freudian element to it.
Sure.
Whether that was applied to it by way of this script or it but the basic deep part of the story is very Freudian, it seems to me, and yet it is pre-Freud.
The novel there was a third revised edition in 1831, which is the one that's most popularly known.
Mm-hmm.
See, the strange part about this is the monster is almost beautiful. He's not, in a sense.
You look hurt. You're bleeding.
You are not afraid at the sight of me?
This is a whole completely different version of the monster, by far. I've never ever seen one like this, and it's wonderful.
A little warmer and fuzzier, perhaps.
Warmer, fuzzier, and
more psychological.
More psychological, better looking.
It's television.
Being that looks...
had a different audience to satisfy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's my brother, Victor. Victor Frankenstein. Come inside.
See, there are those green eyes again.
No.
Elizabeth!
Don't call anyone.
Elizabeth!
Quiet, please.
Go! Elizabeth! Elizabeth! Let me go!
He really should finish him off here. I don't believe he is, though. Is he?
Another one down.
Is he gone?
He's left.
Oh, good. I mean, only to keep true to the story. That's all. You've got to do it. You need it. Perfect.
Don't be dead.
Nice young blonde little boy.
Don't be dead.
Don't be dead. Why are you dead? I can't. God help me. I'm no good, not even to myself.
Wrong creature.
Wrong
Sorry
creature.
about that. We're cross-pollinating.
Beautiful candles. We can never have enough candles.
I can't answer that question, Elizabeth.
What is this guy doing? Is he stealing your time here?
Well,
it looks that way, doesn't it?
He was more of a foe in the original.
Attacked by a monster, a giant with terrible scars on his hands and face. Victor turned pale and rushed out. He hasn't been back since.
Dun, dun.
They're trying to put the puzzle together.
Try to find out.
I'll try again, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Darling.
I'm sorry I'm so late, Elizabeth. Went for a long walk in the woods.
Well, I think it's time I take my nightly stroll back to my room. Good night, Elizabeth. See you soon, Victor.
He's there for the lady. There's no question about that. He's not fooling any of us.
Yeah, he's trying to move in.
No question. Has no chance.
And if she were smart, she'd go for him anyway.
She wants the drama.
No, she's going to get it.
Yeah. She likes the brooding type, the brooding scientist type.
Dangerous.
There you go.
Would it help any if I told you that I loved you?
Thank you.
If I tell you a secret, will you promise not to reveal it?
Well, yeah, sadly, we lost Susan, passed away back in January of 1999. She was a very youthful, 60 years old at the time.
My goodness.
My turn is tonight, and William's is tomorrow.
Of course, she also...
I think the first year that I became an actor, she was starring on Broadway in Diary of Anne Frank at 17 years old.
Right. Well, of course, her father, Lee, being the acting coach at the famed Actors Theater in New York, she knew and was involved with a lot of acting legends, and she worked with Richard Burton, and she was great friends with Marilyn Monroe. I mean, a whole lot of acting history with Susan. Of course, Victor's discovering the evil irony that in creating life, he's losing the lives of his friends, his loved ones.
This gentleman is who to the little boy?
This is
grandfather.
That's the grandfather.
Okay.
This is Alphonse.
Didn't drown.
Frankenstein.
His neck was broken. Choked to death.
Forgive me. I did not mean to do it.
We have a remorseful giant.
Who's he asking forgiveness of? Is a concept of God or something?
He seems to be speaking to...
That is the brain that is in it, that we have put in his head, that obviously is working in parts and...
not working in others.
And not working in others, yeah.
I had done nothing to him. Who is he?
This is pretty much the beginning, not really the beginning, but close to the beginning of Bo Svensson's career as an actor. And I'm sure this role, you know,
gave him some depth. He had done some westerns and you know and things like that. And
but I would say if he looks back upon his career, this role in itself has got to be the nature of the beast. It's a great role.
Yeah, to do it right, it's a challenge.
He did a wonderful job.
Yeah.
Victor, in here.
Here, hold my ladder.
Shall we signal the police?
Hold the ladder.
Victor, are we dealing with a madman or a child?
Once you find the potato, you usually find a giant in the vicinity.
That's what I always say. Be careful where you find the potato.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. What was that little strain there? Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
There it is again. Sounds familiar.
Traffic.
The ominous orchestra, Bob Covert. Now this is backlot or this?
Yeah.
It's got to be
good stuff on that backlot, man.
One last round.
Now they go to Romania and shoot.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing. The hunt for the giant, yeah.
Boy, why bother to go to Romania, huh? Pretty good.
Yeah, Dan Curtis, he could be a creature of habit. He loved these stories, Gothic romance, and this music is the same exact cue that he used in his. He did a very highly acclaimed TV version of A Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde with Jack Palance in 1968, and it was shot on tape and presented very much like this, and this exact same cue with the climax.
What year did you say he did
that? That was 68.
Wow.
Yeah, 67, actually 68 when it aired.
Dan Curtis tested the waters of directing on his own Dark Shadows show. That's where he started, directed a couple of Dark Shadows, got his feet wet, and off he went.
Well, the set decorator had a lot of fun with this scene.
This was on a stage at MGM.
Mm-hmm. A very dense, cluttered stage.
Yeah. I could take you right to that stage today. In fact, I walked past it not long ago, and I recalled shooting this there.
Wow.
Now, that was a great shot there.
Who are you? Answer me. Who are you? Answer me.
The creature meets the creator. Again.
Why should I know you? Why do you hunt me? Remember? Then why did you kill William? Tell me who you are. I'm Victor Frankenstein. Tonight you killed my brother. Why? What had he ever done to you? He was only a child. I didn't mean to harm him. I came upon him playing. And when he tried to call out, But I only wanted to quiet him. But you didn't just quiet him, you killed him. Please, try to understand. I did not want to harm the boy. When he saw me...
It's gotten very articulate.
He does master the language now.
He offered to help me. I did not want to hurt him. Then it was you I shot in the woods? Yes. But I do not understand. Why did you shoot me? I don't want to hurt anyone. But I cannot help it. I cannot help it. I know. Let me look at your arm. It must hurt terribly. I'm going to have to hurt your arm, but it will make it better. Will you let me do it?
Just kill him and get it over with.
People run with fright at the sight of
No.
Children scream with terror. You can't blame yourself for that.
Just
too many lessons yet to be learned, right?
your Swedish accent. Oh, goodness gracious.
You cannot give me any more.
Has he figured it out yet that you're his creator?
Not quite pieced together.
Your arm will heal now. Thank you, Frankenstein. How did you learn to talk? Who taught you? Can you tell me your first memory? Why do you ask me all these questions? You speak to me as though you know me. You're a doctor. Did you ever see me before? Frankenstein. I do not even have a name. I want to be like others, but I am different. Can you tell me why? Please. Can you help me? I am a doctor. A man of science. I touch life and death in many ways. I touched you with life. I created you. You created me. I made you. I gave you life.
He's telling him too much.
Uh-oh.
You gave me these hands. This face.
Uh-oh.
You gave me life. Go ahead. Kill me. No. No. If you created me, then you will create someone for me. Someone who will not run at the sight of me. Someone who will be like me. Someone who will love me.
Take this rib.
You made me. I was wrong. But I am here. Make another. For me. You have left me alone. No one should be alone. Not again. Not again. Yes. Again. A woman. Like you have a woman.
Just a simple guy.
Just wants
with simple urges.
I know. I've seen.
Oh dear, how beautiful.
I only ask the same for myself.
Mm-hmm. Eyes of blue, 5'2".
Not you, but all across.
8'2".
8'2".
You say you created me. Then I am what you made me. No! A woman. Like you have. Yes. Like me. At least we will have each other. You owe me that. Let me be happy too. And if I do, we will go away. She and I. Forever. You will never see us again.
Amazing gender consciousness.
Very instinctive.
If one more person dies by you,
Where will they go?
I'll stop. She won't live. I brought you into this world, and I warn you, as God is my judge, I can destroy you. Then, let me give you a warning. I will be watching you, always. And if you break your promise, I will know. When you are ready, I will appear.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Mary Shelley wrote a quintessential morality tale here with
Grave robber. Yeah.
I touched you with life. I created you.
I can't make the same mistake twice. She cannot have the same strength he has. There cannot be two with that untamed violence to pass on to their progeny.
that lady laying on the slab there is Rosella Olson.
From Olson and Johnson.
Rosella?
Rosella.
What a great name.
That he may have his mate. There are predictions that a storm will strike within the week. I must.
That is the peak of anorexia. Gets no further than that. Now, is Dr. Frankenstein evil to create this other woman?
There's the great moral question.
Or is he just out of hand?
Make a wish, Papa.
I have nothing to wish for anymore. Everything seems meaningless now. I'm going to bed. It's been a miserable birthday. But thank you for trying anyway, my dear. I think I must return to Geneva soon, Elizabeth. I can't stay here anymore, in this house. Can't go on here.
It's time for this beautiful lady to come in contact with the big guy.
Or maybe even with the real Victor.
Or at least an ultimatum.
Who is the real Victor? What's his inner mind?
Playing God.
What part of your inner psyche, Bob, did you tap into for this role?
Oh, what a question. Mr. Pearson, you should be ashamed of yourself. I think it was the paycheck. None too great at that, as I recall.
It was like an elephant working for peanuts.
Isn't that what it is?
It's not so easy doing this without Otto, is it?
No, it's not. Damn that monster.
Oh, look at that beautiful shot of Mr. Foxworth here.
Rosella.
This is her moment.
Please. I must see you. I must talk to you. I understand how important your work is to you. And I'm willing to share half of you, but...
70s was a hair time, wasn't it?
My goodness.
If you want me, Victor, I can't stay shut
What's your favorite memory of the 70s, John Karlen?
I'm going to give it to you in a moment because I just got a big feeling of it. It was this... Oh, God. The 70s. I guess it was when I was shooting at the Actors Home and Johnny Weissmuller came by. 2 nurses were holding him up and he spit on me. You know who Johnny Weissmuller was? Yes.
Yeah, Tarzan.
Well, Tarzan. It was so incredible. I was looking at this incredible human being.
Well, you had acted with Jane, so that was...
Well, that was part of it. I had acted with Maureen O'Sullivan, Jane. We did a play together, and...
It all comes full circle. That's kind of the acting business. Both of you guys.
Well, if I could tell you the greatest moment as a child watching Maureen O'Sullivan when she cracked an ostrich egg and put it into a frying pan, I was lost. I couldn't believe. I went home. I stayed awake all night. And to think that 30 years later I was working with this woman who cracked that egg. Like you say, it all came full circle, and now it's full circling it again and again and again. It's
a very small pool.
Yes, I think this little girl's in a lot of trouble. I may be wrong.
I wouldn't jump to conclusions here.
I'm just thinking of the movie, and here he goes again with... What the hell does he want from her? Nothing. What, is he drunk?
Well,
he
is childlike.
He's certainly childlike. Okay, she's not going to be frightened. Oh, he disappeared. Games.
It was all a tease.
I guess she got off the hook.
Henry? Is something wrong at the villa?
The bad news just keeps on coming.
What's happening?
Is it Elizabeth? She asked me not to give you this until tomorrow. I thought you should see it tonight.
My ring.
He just had a thought that he could use that for the monster and the lady monster. No sense it going to waste. What do you think?
I don't know if it's big enough.
We just hang it around her neck or something, you know. He's a very practical man.
Well, my father's. You can't leave him here alone. He left yesterday.
You're just after the lady, mister. You're not here for any good.
So you see, Victor, I'm afraid there's nothing more to keep her here.
Uh-huh. You're not fooling me, buddy.
You should go off with him anyway.
It's the monster's lunch he's bringing.
I won't let you go.
You lost that right the night I came to the laboratory.
Elizabeth, please.
I tried. I tried to understand. I told myself that as your wife, it was something I'd have to learn to live with, but if it's done this to you now, what hope is there for the future?
It will be over soon. Just one last experiment. I promise you that.
What can it be that you're so ashamed of? You can't tell me.
I ask for your faith. Just a little more time.
You have had my faith, but I have no more time.
I can't live without you.
You do live without me, Victor.
I love you. I need you now more than ever. Elizabeth. Please.
It isn't that I want to stop loving you, Victor.
It will soon be over. Just a little more time, then we'll be married. Trust me, trust me.
You know, for trivia-minded folks, I wanted to also mention the name Frankenstein. Mary Shelley, the writer, had claimed that she had derived it from a dream. You know, but there's been a lot of speculation on the origin of the name Frankenstein, because literally in German, the name Frankenstein means stone of the Franks.
Means what?
Stone of the Franks, right?
Yeah.
And there is a town called Frankenstein, it is a common family name in Germany as well.
Another monster.
Henry, you don't understand.
Oh, but I do understand. Only too well, or have you forgotten? William? And there will be others murdered.
He promised to go away with her and never return.
And you believe this? I have to. I have no choice. No choice! You've created human life from parts of the dead so that he thinks, acts, and talks like a human. But what about his soul, Victor? Did you give him a soul? Can you give her a soul? Will she know good from evil, right from wrong, any more than he does?
You're not safe here. He's watching. From somewhere, he is watching. Go away now.
Destroy her.
I created him. I can't leave him alone.
And give it to him.
God, I looked like my son then.
I'll be waiting when he comes.
I got that feeling earlier in the thing about me looking like my kid.
Wow.
Too strong. He'd kill you
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also, it's probably a relief on your part, isn't it? Just joshing, you know.
Yes, old boy, I know.
After all these years, finally a relief.
Verification of some sort.
Needed.
Validation.
Needed, just, you know, my own paranoia.
God's mercy on you, Victor.
I think this guy's in a lot of trouble.
I think everybody in the film's in a heck of a bind.
Bring on the lightning and thunder.
The electric from the sky. There we go.
He just went to a grave and dug up this body. Forgive me, is that right?
Yeah.
We know anything at all about this woman who he dug up?
What do you want, a bio?
She's
What do you want,
anonymous.
a resume?
She's anonymous.
He checked her resume first.
Now she looks stitched together, so she must be another amalgamation.
This was not body parts. This is just one solid woman.
Well, she has a stitched up face, so we assume something was done.
Something is done. He's hot to trot.
It's his mating call.
Yes.
Mating call. Give her to me.
Oh, boy. That's what he said.
He wants her hot off the slab.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think you fried her too crisp. It's not good.
Smoke gets in your eyes.
Yes.
They asked me how I knew.
They asked me how I knew.
He had to? Why?
You promised her to.
Smile. You couldn't.
Forgive me. Try to forgive.
You're in hot water, son.
Promised. It couldn't be. I couldn't let her live. I never should have given life to you.
Oh, boy.
I think Dr. Victor's between a rock and a hard place here.
He's...
Now I will promise. You will not be happy while I am wretched. From this day, you will be alone. Like I am alone. I will destroy all that you love. Frankenstein. And this final promise. I will be with you on your wedding night.
You look like you're about 18 years old in that shot there, darling.
Weird, isn't it?
Very lovely 18.
Oh, Johnny, I didn't know you cared.
I've not desponded here.
This guy's got to go, man. He's had too much influence. Can I come in?
That Henry's always making noise late at night.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut him up once
The rampage has begun.
Good. Revenge is all the ambition I aspire. To that. Oh, good. He's getting everybody. That's it. Oh, boy. Excellent.
Elizabeth, you're all right.
Of course I'm all right. What's the matter? You're trembling.
I have a carriage waiting. You must go back to Geneva immediately.
What's happened?
Elizabeth, there's no time. You must leave now.
Not without you. I'm not going anywhere without you.
Your life is in danger. Now, do you go or do I drag you out?
Not without you.
Elizabeth, I must stay. Now, please, listen to me.
Then tell me the truth.
Henry's dead. He's been murdered.
Says nothing of the servant. Amazing.
I won't leave you.
That was a servant, wasn't it? That was going up to...
You're talking about the elderly lady?
Who was
right.
it? Yeah. Well, she doesn't count, I suppose, in those times. Just another member of the working class.
Backlot. Great sets back there.
Well, this backlot was used in Dorian Gray, too, John.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When you did that for Dan after this production.
So Dorian Gray was one of the last, though.
Elizabeth, I think we should go on to Geneva.
Please, Victor, let's just go inside and rest a little while.
My inn is yours. There are no other guests but you.
See, I could have played this part, too, but I don't know.
This is Edgar Daniels as the innkeeper.
Edgar Daniels.
Old drinking buddy of yours?
No. There were...
Old racetrack buddy?
No.
Old neighbor?
Uh-huh.
You acted as if your inflection inferred there was something there.
Oh.
Victor, we've been traveling for a night and a day. We haven't seen any sign of him. He couldn't possibly travel as fast as we have. Put the past out of your mind. We're free now.
You know, when this book was first published,
yes,
right here,
back in 1818,
my goodness,
January 1st to be exact,
wow,
by the small London publishing house of Lackington, Hughes, Harding, Maver, and Jones, it was issued anonymously.
Because?
We mustn't be afraid.
I think Mary Shelley had some reservations, perhaps, and actually the critical reception was pretty much unfavorable, particularly when they didn't know who the author was.
Uh-huh.
And but it was a popular success.
The feelings of their hearts. My friend is the mayor. Well, he's more than my friend, really. He's my cousin.
And it was adapted onto stage fairly soon after
Really?
publication.
Wow.
Correct. You know, yeah, as early as 1823, actually.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Would that have been the sight to see that on stage?
Oh,
the
my
monster, the whole deal?
That would have been great.
That would have been great to see that on stage.
Well, and as Bob said, we're getting kind of a theatrical feel here. This is like watching a stage set, and
yes,
This guy is familiar.
There's always.
Oh yes.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
This is Edgar Justice.
Edgar Justice.
Edgar Justice.
A lot of westerns.
I imagine, yeah.
Much happiness to you both. And lots of children.
Thank you.
And now to make the ceremony official, Dr. Frankenstein, if you'll step over to my office with me, we'll sign the book, and I'll wax the town seal to your wedding certificate. Can I sign the book here? Here? Oh, that's out of the question. The book hasn't been out of its case in over 200 years, Doctor. It's always the custom to marry couples in my office or the church. In your case, I made a special exception. It will only take a moment.
I love it.
This guy's supposed to be on the way to somewhere between Bavaria and Geneva.
Yeah, right.
I love it. He's
And he's his relative, right?
Yeah.
This is what happens when you work in repertory.
Yeah.
You must go, I insist.
It's just across the square.
Well, you go with him. Don't stay there alone.
Separation is not good. Somebody's gonna.
Victor, I love you.
it isn't possible that she wants to meet this monster for some strange reason, is it?
You're a sick man.
Well, you know, since you're asking for trivia, in 1986, Susan Strasberg and Bo Svensson reunited for the Delta Force.
You got to be kidding me.
I kid you not.
Oh, wow. So maybe what I said holds some merit.
Well,
or maybe not.
Or maybe not.
Just one of those wonderful coincidences that happens in the world of entertainment.
And I will be there on the night of your wedding, he said.
A man of his word.
Or a monster of his word.
A monster of his word.
Place commercial here.
He's a well-traveled giant.
Don't you just get the feeling you want to pick up that candelabra and go into the next room with it?
It works.
God, I'd like to pick that thing up. Elizabeth.
Is anyone keeping track of the body count so far?
Oh, my!
It's massive.
I'm loving it now. I mean, God forgive me, but you know, it's holding to the deal. She's dead. She is dead.
He has left him alone.
My God. My God. Dead. Hey, buddy. I told you.
He's got quite the shuffle down.
He's limping.
Yeah.
That's those awful boots.
What the hell happened to him? He's got a hernia.
He's holding himself.
He's been knocked around a bit.
Well, I know, but what happened? Why is he limping? Oh, look at that beautiful street.
Isn't that great?
I like the shooting here. This is lovely. I like this.
Well, it's nice to have it on tape, isn't it? There we go.
I do not remember this
at all. I hear you.
Oh my gosh.
I suppose this is about as close as you can go back into time in this situation and not be going back into time.
The fog comes rolling in.
Hal Holbrook. So far.
And find me! I'll find you! Not end it! You will not end it! You will die when I am ready to kill you!
You don't remember impaling yourself, Bob?
Nope.
My gosh. Oh, boy.
No. Don't die.
Not my choice.
I can't live without you now.
Must.
My reason for living.
Please.
You are my reason to live.
Fly high into the mountains where you can be free.
Ah, love it.
It's not your fault. It's mine. I failed you. I didn't teach you.
Please, please.
Forgiveness.
We will go away.
Uh-oh.
After I die, no more revenge. Forgive. You must learn to forgive.
I have been wrong. If you knew the pain I felt when I killed little William, the hate I felt for myself when I left Elizabeth dead. Forgive me, please. Forgive me. Victor! No! Victor! No! I cry. Victor! I cry!
Thinking and feeling creature. God, don't make him carry that guy all the way up those stairs.
He's a big enough guy. You know,
this is tragic stuff here.
Well, it really is, and it gets you.
Victor creates a gentle being, but mankind turns him into the monster.
Well,
a lot of metaphors going on.
A lot of metaphor, a lot of story in this.
Over and over and over again we do this.
Never learn.
Never learn nothing. Not a thing.
Life without consequence.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And that's the end.
I love it. I love it.
Wow.
Roll the credits. Let's hear it for Robert Foxworth.
Wow. For Susan.
Susan.
For Bo. For
John Karlen.
Robert Gentry. Philip Bonner.
For Le Vuitton.
George.
Hugo. Victor Hugo.
Heidi. John Lormer.
Charles DeLacy.
Sorry, they couldn't be all be with us today.
My little Saint of
Wow.
Val. So many gone forever. No more.
But not gone forever because they live in this.
They do. It's not enough for me.
They've been digitized, John.
Digitized, it's true, but oh well.
Look at that great set.
Mike Westmore. Wow. How about Mike Westmore?
Dick Zeicher. I remember.
Son of...
Few of these guys cross your path.
Yeah.
Faust.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Bob Singer. And Dan Curtis.
Boy.
Thank you,
Hey,
Bob,
Dan.
and thank you, John.
Thank you, sir. My
Thank you,
God.
Mr. Pearson. Thank you, Dan Curtis.